Welcome back to the For the Badge podcast. But first, go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, get the notification bell on so we can get plenty more videos coming at you. What are your thoughts? Newcastle visit the Etihad.
Newcastle is scrappy, but they've been in pretty poor form, and City looks like they're picking up their form. I think they'll like to play a team that's kind of meant to be on their level, and I think to make up for the last one as well. I think Grealish will start and be focused in this game. I saw he had like 10 goal contributions this season. I think he'll get a goal and City win 3-1.
Will he cross the ball?
No, he won't cross the ball.
To Holland is the question.
Matter of fact, I'll put it like this. I have the least amount of points, and I'm willing to bet all of them that he doesn't cross the ball more than one time for the rest of the season.
Oh goodness.
Okay, I don't know if it counted as a cross the other day, but it looked like almost like a cross to the back post. Almost.
What's confusing is why I don't understand why he doesn't do it.
Did it take a deflection off the defender though?
No, it didn't. The goalie put a hand up because it looked like he was trying to chip it to the back post. I don't know if he was trying to score or he was trying to hit Alvarez, who was coming in on the diagonal. I don't know, but I was willing to count it as a cross.
It wasn't a cross. You know it wasn't.
No, I know. He was trying to score.
It wasn't a cross. I don't know why he doesn't cross the ball, but whatever.
Y'all would be lethal if y'all crossed it into Holland.
You know who crosses the ball into Holland? Foden.
Yeah.
Is there a shout for it to be, because he's been playing four across the center midfield recently, right? That same formation y'all did versus Arsenal, it's been consistent, but he's switched the personnel a bit.
Mahrez is going to start. Mahrez is going to start. Holland will start, and Grealish will start.
Well, there goes my question.
I mean, Foden should be playing because he's in freaking form, but whatever.
Why not?
Left back.
Mahrez?
Left back.
That's where Bernardo Silva plays, sir. And the sad part is, I wish I was joking.
I think you're right.
Because he played left back like 3 games.
I think you're right. In the big games this season, it's been Silva.
He's always played, especially because he inverts. That's why he plays there.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, they might start Ake, but I think Laporte, if he's healthy, he'll play in the game as well. Diaz for sure will start. Walker will play.
I don't know. Ake's one-on-one defending has been outstanding this season. And, the St. Maximins of the world, the Almirons of the world, that might be why Ake starts, to do a job on one of them guys.
I can see that, but I think Pep likes the engine that Bernardo has, even though he's not a defender. He likes his engine, and I think
we'll talk about Ake over Laporte. So
Laporte is a better passer. Laporte
Diaz,
is
Ake, Walker.
Passer. I know Diaz is going to start. Diaz is when he's in form, he plays all the time, and Walker will play. So he's not going to play 2 left-footed guys out there. Even though
you think Akanji plays?
No, because I got Walker, because they're going to play 3 in the back probably. So they'll have Walker, and they'll have Diaz, and maybe
Laporte.
Ake. It's either Laporte or Ake. I don't know. I think the speed thing will matter, like you said, Jake. But Bernardo Silva is going to play because he's gonna shift down there. Like, he's going to be there as extra cover. And I mean, obviously, even though I'm not knocking Gundogan, Gundogan's going to start. De Bruyne will start because he scored, and Rodrigo will start. So I mean, that's the team.
Well, hasn't it been Ake, Diaz, Akanji for like 3 or 4 straight games to start?
Ake didn't play 1 game, but then he came on as a sub when they switched to 4 in the back. So I don't know. I think Ake would fit just because he's been such a good defender, but I think he's going to start Bernardo So either Ake will start in the back three, or Laporte will be there and Ake will come on late.
So no chance of dropping Walker.
I don't think. I think because he values his speed so much. Because that recovery is super important because of just what we let stupid goals go because of stuff like that. So I mean, we're gonna let one in for sure because that's what we do. But Walker will be there and save something because that's what we do. I think Walker starts though.
Does Alvarez get anywhere near the team?
I wish he would, but no. I mean, if it was me making the starting lineup, and I love Mares, so I actually would start him, and I would play Alvarez on the other side with Holland. No. I would play Alvarez under Holland because he plays really well through the middle with him, and Alvarez playing through the middle actually gives Holland a lot of space because the defenders they have to account for Alvarez. I would play Foden on the wing, and then there you got De Bruyne and Rodrigo. So that my midfield would be that, and I would play Ake on the as my left back though, and I would play Diaz and I like Akanji, but he makes mistakes, so I'd play Walker just because recovery matters.
How much do you think Pep considers his opposition when he's looking at personnel?
I think he always considers it. I think that's the reason he tinkers so freaking much. Like for example, when they played when City played Arsenal, the reason Bernardo's whole job was to hack on Saka. That's his whole job was. That's what he did. And then as soon as he's like, okay, Saka's out of it in his head. Once he knew his head was gone, go back to normal. And then he didn't. And then he played normal.
Yeah. I think this one's gonna be it's gonna be a midfield battle, man.
I think.
All are gonna clog the midfield. Silva's gonna be in there. De Bruyne is gonna be in there. Rodri, Gundogan, I think. But then you're up against Joel Linton and Guimaraes and Longley in there in the center of the Newcastle midfield. You know what's wild watching some of Newcastle's games is that Dan Burn, 19 feet tall, gets down the left.
Yep.
Quite a bit. He's like gets forward down the left an odd amount for a left back. It's interesting. You don't see that from Goliaths normally.
Another former Brighton player, by the way.
Man, former Brighton player
system creates winners.
Doing it. Yeah, absolutely.
Their scouting must be something else.
Ouch. That was a low blow. That was a below the belt shot that Patrick took with class and just let it roll right off the shoulders.
They make winners there in Brighton.
Yes, they do. Yeah, they're winning for me.
They'll beat West Ham too.
We'll definitely get to that one. Let's see. What do I think? This is tough. Newcastle haven't been able to score recently, and City don't. They give the odd goal. I'm gonna go 2-1. I'm gonna go 2-1. Newcastle defend well.
I've poisoned the well where you all believe in the same thing I believe, that City always lets one in.
Yeah, you have got me on that train, but it's true.
It is true.
When's the last time y'all gave one to Forest? You gave one to Bournemouth. You gave one to Leipzig.
It was the game before last they had a clean sheet because we made a big.
Actually, you didn't get scored on by Bristol.
Yeah, they get scored on by Bristol.
Like we got a clean sheet.
Yeah. What you think, Patrick?
I think City doesn't go and smash Newcastle, but I think they control it and they come out 2-0.
Are you calling the clean sheet?
I am calling the clean sheet.
Giving City the clean sheet.
Can you give him extra?
I just don't know. I don't know if Newcastle could score that right now. That's the problem.
Callum Wilson's off it. He's off the bubble for sure.
I mean, if Newcastle was scoring, it'd be different. But man, I just don't know if they can score. Even with City having a mistake every now and then, I still don't think Newcastle scores. And I love Almiron, but I still don't think he scores.
Yeah, I love Miggy Amron as well. I like St. Maximin. I like that Newcastle team. I do.
They're a fun team to watch when they're on. Right now, they're not much fun to watch.
Bruno Guimaraes is a baller for sure.
Mm-hmm.
He's good in there. I can hope, though. We can hope, that I'm just completely wrong and Newcastle come in with a 3-0. That would just be beautiful, especially with our opposition this weekend. Well, I know I've had a good time on this one. Thanks for listening. It's been the For the Badge podcast. Make sure you hit the like button on your way out. Subscribe to the channel. Get the notification bell on. We will be back before you know it with plenty more. Thanks for listening. Have a great night.